rest in peace, Gene Hackman.
Yes.
Yeah.
95 years. That boy was a good actor. He was 95.
95.
They showed a picture of him walking down the street before he died, of course, but he looked dead man walking. He was.
I didn't know he had aged that bad until I saw that picture. You know,
Age?
Age or AIDS?
Oh, age.
Yeah,
You don't
like-
realize because you see him in movies like 30 years ago, and you don't realize.
Yeah, they get
I
old.
don't know who did more movies,
95.
him or Samuel Jackson. Both of them been in a lot of movies.
Sam been in a lot of movies.
Sam been in a lot of
Sam been in a
over
lot of
1,000.
I think they said Sam holds the record.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
Sam
What's
been
your
in a lot of
favorite
movies.
Gene Hackman movie? I'm trying to think of what.
Man, he been in so much.
Crimson Tide.
He played police. He played gangster. He
Crimson
played,
Tide.
Mississippi Burning.
Crimson Tide.
Mississippi Burning.
Yeah,
Crimson
I'm
Tide.
gonna go with
He was
Crimson
coach
Tide,
in
man.
Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
The dude was
Hoosiers. That
bona
was him.
fide
That was
actor,
him in
man.
Hoosiers.
Okay, so
And then
so here's the thing: they thought it was carbon monoxide, but then they said it's
wasn't.
not. So
Yeah.
what did they die from?
okay, I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
Small gas leak.
I'm gonna tell you where he died from, a minute. But he died, and his wife, who was only 63, died, and his dog died.
Dog died.
One of the dogs, but they not telling how old the dog was because the dog's family didn't want it. Now, 2 of the dogs didn't die.
Right.
bucked
2 of
on
the
him.
dogs like, oh no. No, I'm not eating that shit.
Yeah.
But they ruled out. Now, here's my theory. Of course, the doors, they say the doors are unlocked, but that's common. White people leave their doors unlocked.
Right. All the
Especially
time.
after where they were living.
especially where they were living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the doors were unlocked, but they say they had been dead approximately 3 weeks. So who did it? The caretaker, the person they called in. I mean, I can't believe they can't figure that out.
Right. He must have.
He the caretaker. You ain't
found
been
out he
there
was in
3
the wheel.
weeks. Huh?
He found out he was in the wheel.
No, something. I was hoping. They say nothing missing from the house.
Right.
Then why I would think possibly, because I was like, I was like, how they gonna sit there and say so quick it's not foul play? But then you get to thinking on it, he probably died of natural causes, and the wife found him,
Yeah.
and then she took herself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dog ate the pill.
And the dog that was in the the 2 dogs.
Dog
no
said
longer-
he couldn't
no.
live without either one.
Well,
of
the
them.
other dog was locked up. I just think you don't feed a dog for 3 weeks, he's gonna die.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Like if you don't feed a dog for 3 weeks, he's probably gonna die.
No, the dog that died wasn't locked up.
Yes, he was. He was in a
He's in
cage.
the house. One was
He
in
was
the
in the
house.
house.
Other
Huh?
two was in the
He was in
cage.
the
He was
cage.
in crate.
He's in the crate.
So if somebody
Okay,
don't
that's
feed you
what-
for three weeks.
Here's a
you
theory.
probably gonna die.
Here's a theory. Gene Hackman died. His wife found him dead, took the pills, and when she was about to die, she went over and kissed the dog, and the dog OD'd.
Oh my God.
I mean, that could happen, right? They kissed the dog.
Here's the
Kissed the
theory.
dog in the mouth.
Maybe he
Here's
died
the
of
theory.
starvation. That's all I'm
The
saying.
small gas leak probably killed him, DC.
Why didn't kill the other
I
two
mean, they
dogs?
said it wasn't carbon monoxide though.
They want to say they ruled that out.
The other 2 dogs.
did.
The other 2 dogs went in a crate, so they
autopsy
probably
that
went out
part.
and found something.
I ain't
All
no
I'm
dog
saying
in it.
is, if you 63 and your husband is what 90 something,
95.
95.
That's what
You
killed him.
can't wait for that motherfucker to die so you can live your life. She ain't finna let that nigga die and then take no pills behind her. She finna go
She
dancing.
foreign though.
She
She,
might have
different.
killed.
She built it. She know where she was a foreign woman. She built different.
She
Yeah,
rich,
she was
foreign
REM.
and rich as fuck though.
But still though, she probably don't know how to
Come
operate.
on, man.
She probably
If
know how
I-
to operate the narrative without how she gonna manage that type of money. He probably found out she ain't.
Man,
if he
y'all
30
saying
years
I'm
older than
retarded.
her,
How you gonna manage if you rich as fuck and the other nigga die? I'm gonna keep on living.
That's because you've been raised here. But if he called her, been married to her, and he 30 years older than her, and she don't, and he handles. I'm sure he handles everything.
Hey, yo.
I'm sure he handles everything. And all of a sudden she, okay, I love this guy. I ain't never lived life without him for 30-some years. Money ain't nothing to her because she done had the best of everything. So what I'm here for?
Man, that
Why
sounds
she
crazy.
laugh? You
Go
think I'm-
find another nigga like you.
Right.
Go find somebody else.
Go find a nigga you really want.
You
Shit,
think
you
your
gotta-
significant,
That ain't gonna be
you
hard.
think your
All that money.
significant other, you think your significant other would kill her or himself when, because
We
you
in our
died?
90s. I mean, what?
Man,
If you 90 and she 60
if
something
he
though,
I ain't gonna go that young.
If he's 95, she had to rush him. He just 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
So, he ain't have too much longer. So she didn't have to rush him and kill him.
Hey, man, he may have promised her he was going to die years ago. And he just kept putting it off, kept putting it off, kept putting it off. And finally she said, man, I'm going to have to help you out.
Yeah.
But they were dead for 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's
So she
strange.
died around the same time you did.
Nobody
she
came
took
and
herself
checked on
out.
them or
The
nothing.
caretaker come 3 weeks. What, he come every 3
Every
weeks?
3 weeks.
The caretaker
every
did
3
it. I'm
weeks.
telling you, man. Would anybody like to make a small
Still gotta
wager?
have motive though. What's the motive?
He probably got some shit they don't even know about yet. Or it might. I ain't heard him say nothing about Gene Hackman. Yeah, he did have a daughter because she was the same age as his wife. But he probably expecting to get some money out of it. Some
It
kind
is
of
strange
way.
that they
Yeah.
found them both dead.
And the
And
dog.
And the dog.
The
It is
dog. That's
kinda
what gets
strange.
me. The dog.
They've been dead for 3 weeks.
Right.
She probably has had to. She probably does not really though. How can I live without this man?
Did the toxicology
And she
report
killed
come
him.
out?
I don't believe
I'm just
that,
a
Brian.
little. What's got me weirded out is like, okay, aside from the caretaker, like 3 weeks, you don't have no family or friends or nobody. Like if my people don't hear from me in 2 hours. Somebody's calling. Like no, you know, like your family, your friends.
Well, it's not
nobody.
saying when you got the kind of Gene
Most of
Hackman
his
money.
peers
you
are
cut your-
probably dead.
When you
You
got-
understand? Like
Yeah,
he's
you got-
90 something.
you got
Most
Gene
of his
Hackman
peers
money.
are probably dead. It ain't like
Yeah.
our age where we got people around. This man is 93. He's probably outlived most of his peers.
His daughter-
And he's
when
been
you
in
got Gene
Hollywood.
Hackman money, you cut people off. You start cutting people off, man.
It did live out remotely. Yeah.
But your daughter didn't call. Nobody's checking. What kind of relationship? I mean, that's just weird to
when
me.
you get that kind of money, they don't call. The accountant calls you. Your money's in your money's in your account.
Yeah, he called the account. How my daddy doing?
But that is
Gonna give him
With all
about
the
2 more
moves he
weeks.
Shout out to
did,
Joe
she probably
Thompson.
used to not talking to him for a long time because of all the moves.
You
he's
talking
ever
about
done.
managing her money, residuals alone. She would have had no problem.
So did they decide if they was gonna take a little piece of his brain and see what's up with it and take it to
I don't
your
know.
factory down
I'm
there? You
not-
was talking about?
It's not my factory, man.
I'm thinking the one you know about, the one you was up in there.
I don't know, but I would imagine that with him being the level of actor he was, I would imagine they took a piece.
Did the toxicology
They'll leave the
report
little
come
bitch
out?
brain alone.
Report come out. It ain't come out yet. Okay.
They may take a little piece of the dog brain. I don't know. I don't know. You
That
know.
dog will come back
But
and
it's a
y'all
strange.
sleep on with no excuses.
Dog was smart.
It's a
Wake up to
strange situation, man.
Yeah.
And there's a big uproar in that community because they serious about them animals, them dogs, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they worry about that dog, man. And like I said, dog family, he didn't want to tell how old the dog was, so they not telling how old the dog was and that. And I feel for animals too, man.
Yeah.
I be watching them people flee in these foreign countries like Ukraine and Gaza and all that.
Syria and stuff.
And you know who I feel worse for? The donkeys. They had them donkeys. They had
Way
them donkeys
down.
overloaded, man.
Way
Yeah.
down.
And where is Peter? What is it? What's his name?
Peter.
Where Peter when you need him?
Right.
Yeah.
They got to cross the border.
Yeah.
Yeah, they over here watching dog fights and everything,
Poor
but that's the real
donkeys.
cruelty and
Well,
stuff over there.
Peter coming after what's the guy who make all the expensive bags?
Yeah, he went after
They going after killing the snakes.
yeah.
The snake skins. They
They
going
went
after
him.
him.
But where's Peter when you see all these asses carrying these mattresses and shit? And that's ass cruelty.
I would follow it up, but I'm in the ministry. I can't.
I
I'm
got
about
a
to
2-bedroom on a donkey.
Yeah.
I had a dog run
Let's not
away
be
last
cruelty.
month.
Let's not be
Mexican
cruel.
don't even do that. They don't even use a donkey for that. They put it on a little bit of Chevette before they do that.
Yeah, a motorcycle. I've seen them
motorcycle.
on moped with just a whole everything they own on a moped.
And they put them two
But they
red lights on
survivors though,
them.
DC. You got to give it to them. They are survivors.
Yeah, but they mistreating that ass.
Yeah.
Them asses, man.
Thank you. Glad he said it. I'm so glad he said it. I want to follow them so bad.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Good ass don't deserve to be treated like
Oh
that.
Lord.
Yeah, when you get a good piece of ass, you don't.
You don't treat your ass like that.
Wow.
Yeah, that ass.
Huh?
Why?
Yeah.
You don't treat your ass like that. Would you treat your ass like that, Rip? They be mistreating them asses,
No,
man.
Yeah.
I mean, I do put a lot of weight on mine. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
put a lot of weight on your ass. Well, you got a bigger ass than most people.
You could carry a 2-bedroom on your back.
Did y'all happen to see the press conference between Zelensky and Donald Trump?
I watched it
Yes.
twice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
watched it twice. I did my
It's
part.
like an interrogation or
You
something.
need to be more thankful. You need to be more grateful.
Yeah. But did you see the look on Zelensky's face? Zelensky like, you get your finger a little closer
Close
to my
to me.
face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock your ass out.
He was trying his best to keep his composure.
Yeah.
It was a good conference until J.D. Vance opened his mouth.
Well, you got J.D. Vance at the conference for him. We don't bring the vice president up here to talk to this man. He leader of a free country. and he lead
Exactly.
free.
That was
That was a
Benicio.
setup, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Trump let him go off on him. And then
was
Trump
playing.
said, he's right. You need
Yeah.
to be more grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And put his finger.
I don't know
he
if it
touched
was
him one
planned.
time,
You
push
said
it.
thank
I
you
said,
yet?
hey, man.
Have
Yeah.
you said thank you yet?
Exactly.
I don't
But
know
he
if it was
gave in
planned.
though. He gave in.
Yeah, well, when Trump cut off them
He gave in.
he cut off that money, and then but Trump is pro-Russia, because he got the same thing in mind, taking over somebody's country, like he talking about taking over Greenland, talking about making Canada a state.
Yeah, and Putin cheered for him. Putin said, yeah, there you go, Donald. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's pro-Russian because he said ain't on no side. And
Oh, he said that.
I just think
Because of what
I
he
think
said.
there's some things he probably want to set up in Russia, but he has to protect Ukraine so Russia does not control of the Baltic Sea and Poland. So I mean, he's just got to
He
play
ain't
like
about
that.
that. He's trying
And he-
to get Ukraine to give up most of that land.
Exactly.
To
The
Putin.
natural.
I'm gonna tell you why he,
Afford it,
he
man. I'm telling you.
idolizes Putin. Putin has done what he plans to do. Mark my word.
Yeah.
Trump does not plan to come out of office 4 years from now when his term is up.
Did he die?
Putin got in and overturned the Russian Constitution,
That's what he liked.
and
But-
it was a limit on how long you could be in Russia, and now he's been there 29 years.
But we
Trump
cannot
has the same
afford
thing
for
in
Russia to
mind.
get
The
control of
Simpsons
the
said
Baltic Sea.
Trump gonna be in there till
That's true, Brian.
2028.
That's true too.
Our military leaders, look,
2028.
I ain't gonna say it on the show.
What?
I just
Simpsons.
think it won't
The
happen
Simpsons.
because
The
our
TV show
military
Simpsons.
leaders
I ain't been wrong yet.
No.
And that's what my homegirl just told me
Ain't been
today.
wrong
She
yet.
said Simpsons ain't been wrong. Well,
But
you
then
know
they
what
said he was gonna be dead
happen.
Well, they've been wrong.
2025.
They've been wrong because they had
Years they
Kamala as
We still got-
they had Lisa
Well, I
dressed
can't
like
say
Kamala
that.
as president. So they've been wrong a couple of times. But I just think our military
But they've
leaders.
been wrong on
No,
little
no,
stuff.
no.
They ain't been wrong on no big stuff like the astronauts coming back.
What are
months
they
ago.
at? Are they back?
Hell no, they ain't
No,
back.
they ain't
They
back.
dead,
Reverend,
man.
the prophet.
I said I thought they should have been back. We don't know if they're back or not. Nobody's even covered it.
They would let us know if they were back.
They ain't back.
They still up
They
there.
not back.
Yeah, if they'd have been back, we'd have heard about it.
They doing Uber Eats?
Your theory like that? You think Jesus back too possibly? It just ain't been reported.
No. Jesus said my feet ain't touching the ground next time I come back. So
He be
tell
flying.
tell somebody talking about they the next one.
The astronauts
They
are
feet
not
touch the
black.
ground. I can't believe
Not
you.
back.
Speaking of
He
Jesus,
said I ain't doing that again. Y'all done did me too bad the first time I was down here. I ain't touching the ground no more.
The astronauts ain't back.
speaking of Jesus, have y'all noticed all these ministers you see on the internet that's from Africa that's doing all these different type of one was licking the dude tongue.
That is not of God.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see the one walking around with high heels on?
I saw that.
What is wrong with him, bruh?
When
Man,
we
I
come
already
back,
told you it's in the book, man. I'm
when we
leaving.
come back,
Right.
when we come back, that's something we need to get to the bottom of. What is going on in this ministerial world in which Reverend Brian Harper exists? I want to talk about the Oscars too. We'll be back.